Welcome back to another video, my brothers. I want you to design the ideal you, the best version of yourself. What does that guy look like? How does he talk? How does he walk? What clothes is he wearing? What car is he driving? How does he conduct himself as a man? How does he carry himself? So many guys are heavily invested in a character that they created in a video game. They dress this person in the best clothes, they buy him a nice car, they buy him a nice crib, and so many young guys are so excited about this life they're living, this virtual life. And a part of them on the inside is like, I wish that was me in real life. I wish that was my car. I wish that was my house. That's why so many guys love GTA, because it allows them to escape and start living their dream life, cocooned in their bedroom, in a bubble. They get to experience this lavish lifestyle, you know, ride jets and buy expensive shit. Some of these guys are like, oh, I've got $5 million. Yeah, in GTA, but not in real life. I mean, you have to remind yourself that this ain't real. You know, halfway through playing the game with your friends, your mum's like, Jack, dinner's ready. And you have to pause this multi-million-dollar lifestyle that you're living and go down and eat your fish fingers. I want you to shift the focus away from this virtual character and exert it on you in real life. Now, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. I'm not going to be one of those guys that will tell you video games are bad for you, because they're not. If you play them occasionally, ain't nothing wrong with them. I enjoy the occasional FIFA, the occasional Far Cry, the occasional GTA. I mean, I haven't played GTA in like 2 years, but when I do, it's fun, right? But so many guys are trapped in this virtual world, and they get depressed because as soon as they log off or they switch the PlayStation off, they have to go to sleep, and they dread the reality of the next day, of getting on the bus at 6 a.m. in the morning, not in their Bugatti like in the GTA game. No. They get on the bus and it gets packed in the morning because everybody's going to work. Someone sits right next to you, they don't smell so good, and you're like, oh God, this is just terrible. I want you to start taking steps to creating the most ideal version of you. Okay, that dream person that you created in GTA, create this person in real life. Meaning, put the Doritos down, start eating clean, hit the gym, okay, sign up to, I was speaking to a bunch of guys over the last few days that I bumped into while I was out getting coffee, and they were young guys in their early 20s. Surprisingly, not one of them had a gym membership. I thought it was common, at least all the guys have a membership, or 90% of guys have it. Those guys didn't have a membership. And I was like, come on guys, you're in your 20s, man, you look good. You know, take advantage of your prime physical years. Okay, maybe not your early 20s, but you're energetic and you're able to run all day. And when you're 38, 39, you're not going to be able to run all day like you did when you were 22. So don't waste those years. Look good. When you feel good, you do good. If you're sitting there drinking Monster energy drinks or Red Bull at your desk at work whilst eating Doritos, you're going to feel like shit. Yeah, it's disgusting. They stink, first of all. And you're like, now time for my Monster. After you finish your Dorito pack, you're like, time for my Monster energy drink. And you start drinking it. And then you look at yourself in the mirror and you've got just fucking man boobs. You've got a big belly. Come on, man. So start taking care of yourself in real life. Clean up your diet. Sign up to the gym. Start off by going 3 times a week. And I'm not expecting you to go in there and know what you're doing and smash it and compete in 3 months. No. but just get in there, get your foot in the door. Over time, you're going to figure out what you need to do. You'll bump into someone who is quite experienced. And I encourage you guys, when you go to the gym, to have a chat with the people in the gym. Hey man, you're looking ripped. Start talking to people. Now ideally you want to talk to them in the gym, in the changing room, after they've finished. Because I'm not a fan of people interrupting you whilst you're working out and just having a long ass chat with you, because you're in the zone. At least that's me. When I'm in the zone, I just want to finish my workout. I don't go to the gym to have long chats. But on the way out, in the changing room, after I'm done, I don't mind talking to a few people. I don't mind. So ask questions, be curious. And there's a lot of helpful guys out there that would love to help you out. You know, I'm one of those guys, if I see someone who's extremely overweight in the gym, I don't think, oh, look at this fat motherfucker. No. I respect those people for showing up. Because they could have stayed at home, but they decided to come. So that deserves an applause. Okay? So go to the gym. After you start working out consistently, I want you to start upgrading your wardrobe as well. Dress nicer. I'll tell you what, guys. I just love clothes, man. I just love buying nice clothes. This jacket came through today. This nice leather jacket. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, mate. I love it. And I bought a few more as well, which I'll show you guys in the next few videos. I need to start making fashion videos, man, because a lot of guys have been asking me to do this. So buy nice clothes that fit well. I mean, that's the key. I'll make a separate video on what to look for as well when you're buying clothes. But buying clothes that are made from a good material that fit well will make you feel good as well. Okay, don't buy clothes that don't complement the way you look at the moment. You know, for example, if you're quite big, put it this way, or if you're overweight and you're quite a wide individual, don't buy t-shirts that have horizontal stripes. Okay, because they'll make you look bigger. Just a pointer there for you, but I'll make a more detailed video on that. Buy nice clothes. Okay, stop jacking off, as I always say. That's ruining your self-esteem. Okay, in your job, I want you to start focusing on how can I make more money in this job that I have? What do I need to do to get a promotion? Now, I know some guys on YouTube will tell you, oh, fuck jobs. If you're in a relatively good job, and I say relatively good job, it depends on how old you are at the moment. Okay, and what your goals are long term. If you're 19 and you're making 12, 13 pounds an hour at a warehouse, that's decent. You know? And there's nothing wrong with working in a warehouse, in a factory. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get paid weekly. Okay, yes, it's tiring physically, but hey, if you're overweight, that might even help you lose some weight. Okay? You go in there, usually no one talks to you, as in no one bothers you like they would in an office environment. You just go in there, do what you're told, and get out. Okay? So if you're young, those kind of jobs are perfect. Now obviously if you're 40 and you're making 12, 13 pound an hour, the conversation's slightly different. You know what I mean? But if you're in a job right now that you kind of enjoy, but you're losing the passion for it, okay, I want you to start thinking, okay, what can I do to become more skillful at this job so that I can earn more money? Or if you feel like the ceiling has been hit in that particular company, as in there isn't really much more room for progress, I want you to start thinking about alternatives. Put you first. Okay, what companies can I apply to? Start applying to other companies. Okay, start shopping around. Negotiate salaries. Okay, don't feel like, oh no, I don't want to bother them, I don't want to ask for more. If you're good, you ask for more. Okay, and I'll make separate videos. In fact, that's a great idea. I'll make a video on how to negotiate a pay increase, okay, or how to present yourself well in an interview. Okay, but don't be the nice guy. Oh, but what if they don't have the money? These companies have money. They're loaded. They're loaded, and they're just waiting for someone who has the balls to say, give me that money. Put it on the table, will ya? Because I tell you what, I'm worth every penny you pay me. That's the mindset. Not, oh, don't feel sorry for these companies, man. You're making them way more than they're paying you in most cases. Okay? So start thinking about how can I maximize the profit from the 8 hours that I'm working every single day. Now, if being in a job isn't your plan long term, start thinking about what you could do after your job. Don't quit your job just yet. Start thinking, okay, What can I do after work that will put me in a good position in the next 5 to 10 years? I always talk about discovering your purpose. It's usually something that you have a lot of interest in. There has to be that genuine curiosity about the subject matter. You can't just, well, I don't recommend at least pursuing something just for the sake of it making money. Oh, someone told me that these things make good money. That's good, but I'd much rather you follow your natural curiosity. You know, I wonder how this works. Oh, that's interesting. Some guys are into sort of cars and in engineering and things like that. Other guys are into e-commerce. Whatever it is for you. There's ways where you can make money from anything these days. You can sell car parts online and make millions of dollars a year. You can sell fucking almonds or walnuts online and make millions. Whatever it is, man, that you have an actual interest in, pursue that and start thinking, okay, this is what I like. How can I monetize this? How can I make money doing this? And start brainstorming. After work, go to a coffee shop, Starbucks, Costa, whatever it is, Cafe Nero, sit there and start writing down ideas. I want you to put yourself in a good position in the next 3 to 6 months, 12 months. But ultimately, I want you to design the best version of yourself in terms of 10 years from now, 15 years from now. Because you can design them. It's not just in video games that you can make these characters. I want you to be balling. I want you to be driving that car that you really want to drive. Living in that mad penthouse in the city. You can do that. Other people have. Human beings. They're not aliens, they're human beings. Don't think, oh no, well they're just naturally good at this. No. No one is born naturally good at making money. Now they may have had some help from their parents who were good business men or women, but typically most people that are self-made, I say self-made, most people had some assistance, of course, in their journey, but no one was born knowing what to do, okay? So start thinking, okay, how can I keep improving myself? If you're 20, you've got 10, 15 years of work to mold yourself into that character that you really want to be, okay? So start having those conversations. I want you to look back at yourself in 10 to 15 years and be like, damn, that young kid who used to play GTA would be fucking happy to know that, you know what, we made it, baby. We made it. I'm driving the car that I used to drive in the game. I'm living in a better house than I used to have in GTA. And I've got more money than I did in my GTA account. In real life. Okay? And you know what, man? I'll finish off by saying this. Enjoy the process. Don't depress yourself. Don't delay your happiness for a future day. Enjoy the small wins along the way. When you upgrade your phone. It's just a phone, right? But when you buy a new phone, I want you to genuinely enjoy that moment. Yes, I worked hard for this. You know, when you upgrade your car, when you buy your first bespoke suit, enjoy it. Cherish that moment. Because we're going to keep collecting wins. But we're not going to delay our happiness for a future date. We're going to enjoy it today. Hopefully this video has provided you with some value. I want you to start having these conversations with yourself. Tomorrow after work, go to a coffee shop and start brainstorming. How can I make Jack the best version of himself? How can I make Mohammed? How can I make Nathan? How can I make Grant the best version of himself? How can I turn myself into my ultimate being, my ultimate version of myself? Okay, have these conversations. If this video has helped you, hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you boys in the next one.